Daryl Jordan and the vocal team of the Urban Assembly School for Performing Arts to do a piece for us. Let's give them a big round of applause.
That children do when they get upset or they're deemed out of control. They scream, cry, hit, cuss, fight, throw things.
One thing that I know now is that the world was created by man but can be improved by the people. It's not permanent if we don't want it to be.
Take a look at what adults do when they get upset. Kick, scream, cry, fight, cuss, throw things. The list is exactly the same. And while we can expect kids to be kids, as adults, what's our excuse?
Today was absolutely amazing.
I thought today was awesome.
Today has been a very exciting and inspiring day.
I think today was really affirming to the things that I feel that we are passionate about in our field of getting students to college, helping them to succeed.
Social and emotional learning.
The time is now.
I was going to move from information to inspiration. All right? We're going to be thinking about how the world would be different if every student had social and emotional learning skills. All right? I want you to think about our schools in New York City, in Houston, in LA, in Indiana. I want you to think about our schools. All right, I want to think about how our schools would be different if every single student had the opportunity to learn social and emotional skills. That's our dream. That's why we're here today. Reach out for that. Because there are people out there who say that we can't do social and emotional learning for our kids, that we can't develop social and emotional skills in our community.
So we believe at the UA, without a smidge of a doubt, that these skills are important, that they can be learned, and that they're much more likely to be learned if we teach them.
People say to me, well, social emotional learning isn't enough. And I say, you're right, it's not enough. But we have to look at it in the context of structural racism, of inclusion, of bias, to really fully understand what is happening in our teaching and learning in schools. How can we create better schooling?
When it comes to parents and communities and our politicians, and they say this is not what school is about. Our educators say this is not what we want to teach. When are we going to start teaching this? This is the time.
I think social emotional learning is important to have in schools because I feel like in school everything is so stressful, like especially in high school. Like this is your last year before, or like the last 4 years you have before you have to like go into the actual world.
We know that a lot of our students come to us with adverse childhood experiences and things that really hinder them from the academic learning.
It makes you more socially leveled with your teachers than because adults are scary.
Going to the other schools and seeing that they don't have SEL and like comparing it to what we do on the lower levels, it's like as a student ambassador, it's like you can see the growth that we have compared to them.
Big thought, just two things. One, we build the creative muscle in young people. We help inspire and build their creativity. And two, is we help them build their social and emotional well-being. So folks understand, this isn't soft, fluffy butterflies and daffodils. Like, this is core, this is crucial.
I used to not talk like at all. I didn't have any friends, I didn't talk to anybody. And now like I like connecting with other people. I don't care their age, I don't care what they are, where they're from.
Social emotional learning is very important, especially for college access and for our young people who are going into institutions of higher education. Through the Urban Assembly Texting Program, we found that more than half of our respondents say that they wish they had had social emotional learning skills while they were in high school to help better prepare them for the environments that they will eventually go into in the college setting.
We have to focus on equity because the balance is way off.
To have a bold equity and excellence agenda, you must have a commitment to social and emotional learning.
Because that's the only way that we get all of the pieces working together, changing the mindsets of the adults.
Change often happens from the bottom up. Young people understand very well the role that the social environment plays in shaping their future.
I think the importance of social and emotional learning is that it's the foundation of being human, really. It's really about helping young people and adults to be able to better understand themselves, understand what makes them tick, understand what their triggers are, and how those triggers affect their behavior.
Social
and emotional learning.
The time is now.